Oh my god.
Here, at least you didn't have a yard sale.
No f***ing way. Good morning.
Good morning. It's afternoon.
Yeah, it's afternoon for us. What's going on, everyone? Back with another episode of Stuff and Things. We are currently in the North Cascades National Park at the Diablo Lake Overlook. As you can tell, the weather is not on our side today. It's been raining, sort of snowing, but mostly just rain all day. Everything's wet. Had to use four-wheel drive in the van, and most stuff here is closed, but the mountain passes are not closed just yet. We got here probably in the nick of time because it won't be long until all this rain turns to snow, and then you can no longer drive up this way. What you think?
Pretty freaking cool, dude.
We're gonna sort of keep on keeping on through the national park. We're gonna keep heading east now, and I'm gonna be heading east for most of the rest of this cross-country 50-state road trip now. I, of course, have to swing back all the way up this way to go to Alaska, but I ain't going to Alaska when it's like this out here. We'll save that one for next summer. You wanna take a picture and start driving?
Yeah. Can't see me.
I go from hiking in flip-flops in the desert to hiking in vans in snow.
Good job.
Not good job. Ugh. This thing's pretty heavy, but maybe. Let me get the cables out. All right, we're heading up this mountain pass now, and there's a Jeep that is flipped over on the side of the road. The driver is okay, and we're gonna put the winch to the test once again.
There she goes. How do you like your van?
It's awesome, man. I live in it. Power itself out. Yeah. So the winch is all jammed up because the last time we used this in Death Valley, we didn't put it away properly. I didn't get a synthetic line yet, so these steel cables are just not fun to work with. We're gonna try to pull this and get it unstuck. That's it. That's all it needed. Okay, hold that. I'll pull right back up to where I was at.
There you go, keep going.
Oh my god.
Here, at least you didn't have a yard sale.
No f***ing way. Holy shit.
We may need to give him a tug back.
What the f***?
That's awesome.
Merry Christmas.
Oh my god. This is already shattered.
How's it going?
It's going.
What are you guys doing now?
Pulling it out of the ditch. Yeah, neutral and mark right off.
Down.
Get the Max Tracks out.
Yeah, shout out to Max Tracks. I'm using these way sooner than I thought I was going to.
Yet again.
All right, guys, we're back with a little bit of story time for you. So, on Highway 20 there, where that Jeep was rolled over, first of all, Mike, the driver, he was okay. Young dude.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. So, as you saw, we rolled his Jeep over and we were trying all different angles to pull him out of that ditch safely. Jeep wouldn't start. It seemed like it was hydrolocked from being upside down for so long, and the oil was just kind of sitting in the top of the engine, so wouldn't roll over. We tried bump starting it and everything, but that old dude with the truck just came in and was like, oh, we're getting this thing out. My van was sitting there, the other dude's Jeep was sitting there, and he just hooked it up, not in the safest spot either, and just floored it, ripped the Jeep out, and he actually bumped into the guardrail. I don't know if you saw it. He probably didn't care, but no. Anyway, I offered to take Mike, the driver of the Jeep, into a place with reception so we could call a flatbed or something to get it out of there. But some other people who were at that scene took his family's phone number and they were going to call them to let him know where he's at. If they don't hear from him within like an hour or two, then they could send some help. I think if the Jeep would sit long enough, he might get like extremely lucky. He was already extremely lucky that we were all there, but he might have gotten lucky and started it back up. Mike, if you're watching this, comment down below. Let us know how it went. I'm looking forward to getting a message from you, hopefully early tomorrow. So that whole situation, it was awesome to have the van. We had heat and we had everything that we of course needed, and we were able to help some other people, which is great. It also was a little eye-opening because there are some things that I can improve. I've been wanting to change the cordage of my winch to a synthetic rope rather than the steel cable. Haven't gotten around to doing it yet, but I'm definitely going to do that in the future. Change up a few different recovery tools. I have some recovery tools in here that weren't even useful and I've never used, and seeing a situation like that, I know what I can do to improve a lot of that stuff. So I'll cover that stuff in a video in the future. Now currently we are sitting in some national forest near Leavenworth, which is a really cool town, and I'm definitely excited to show you guys that tomorrow. But we had some unfortunate stuff happen once again.
I just want the record to stand that this is not my fault.
So when Ashley's with me, what happens?
Get distracted by my beauty.
Is that what it is?
It has to be.
Someone backs into the van and I almost get pinched and get my legs chopped off. We get stuck in Death Valley. That was me. I would have gotten stuck regardless. What else happened?
The air compressor thingy was leaking. We had to drive back.
We didn't even cover that on video, but
that happened.
There have been a few little repairs here and there. We were in a town a little bit southeast of here, and I was backing into a parking spot in an Applebee's parking lot. We didn't feel like cooking dinner because it was getting late. We had no light, and there were trees lining the curb behind where I was backing into, and it was raining, pouring down rain. It's actually snowing now, so I can't really see too well. The backup camera does a decent job, but not decent enough. So I was backing up to where I could see the leaves, and the leaves would touch the camera, and say the leaves are here. About 6 to 12 inches out in front of the leaves was some poor landscaping work. Someone decided that the branch was hanging too far into the parking spot, and they just cut it off, like on an angle. So there was just a spear poking
it looked like
out.
A jousting thing.
And I couldn't see it. I wasn't really going that fast into the parking spot, but it was definitely too fast because I guess I'll just take you guys outside in the snow and show you what we're working with now. I will say though, for having like, I don't know, 4 to 6 inches of snow on the ground, the van made it up here really well. So back here we now have a completely busted out window. There's still glass on my rear bumper there. Underneath that top left corner right there where the light is shining, there's like a pretty good dent and scratch in there from said branch sticking out. There's still a little bit of glass here, and I'm afraid to even poke it because it's gonna just fall inside the van. My tape job, as you can see, is not very good because it was raining and everything's wet, but I'll patch this up tomorrow. I have one of the stock-ish covers over the window, and then I have my insulated quilted layer in there, so I'm not worried about being cold. I was a little bit frustrated because it was pouring down rain. It was raining inside there onto the cover, so I got that covered up. At least it's snowing here now, so I'm not worried about being cold, not worried about the elements or anything. It's just so frustrating. So I'm going to be rolling around in the SATvan through the rest of Washington State until we get out to Spokane, where I have an appointment on, when's the appointment? Monday. I have an appointment Monday to get that window replaced. Hopefully they can do it and do it quickly, because obviously I have nowhere else to go but be in the van. So until then, we just got a little extra ventilation in the van now. So other than all that negative stuff, this is the first time the van has really been put to the use in the snow. A little bit of snow camping. I don't think we're gonna get too much tonight. It seems like it was letting up on our way up here, so not worried about getting stuck or anything. It's all downhill from where we're at. And I guess that's it. We're gonna start tomorrow on a better note, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm still just like annoyed more than anything.
You did such a good thing getting that guy out.
Yeah, and look how the world repays us. You guys could make this better by subscribing and liking the videos and leaving a comment down below. I guess that's it. We're going to have a really great day tomorrow. If you're new to the channel, consider clicking subscribe. I make new videos every week. As always, thank you guys for watching, and I will talk to you in the next one.